6 months, no one will give a shit. And so the fact that no one will care 6 months after I am dead for the most significant life event that I have, which is that I am no longer alive, it makes a lot of the other stuff not matter that much. And so I also know that when I was poor and I had nothing, I was about as happy as I am now. And so if I was just as happy then as I am now, then I could go all the way back there and basically be in the same thing. And I think in some ways, when I really play it out, I get just as excited about the idea of having the comeback story. Now, I'm going to try to not do that. But if I did it, I would get into the state that I think that I'd be like, this is going to be my thing. And so like a lot of times the fears we have are catastrophized. And so I want to have this, like, of the many list of books, I have this big document of like Alex's list of books that he will someday write. But one of them is Play It Out. And so a thing that I say a lot on quarterlies and strategics is like, let's play it out. Like, what happens next? What happens next? What happens next? And so like what actually happens next is not that bad. It's just the idea of it that seems very bad. I mean, Layla has this quote that's the fear is a mile wide and an inch deep. It's like you take a step onto it and you're like, oh, this isn't that big of a deal. Like the worst case is I moved back with my parents. Well, actually, I kind of like my parents. And home cooked meals, not so bad. You know what? I'm only going to see them for 10 more years before they're just old as shit anyways. So, it could be a blessing in disguise. And like, there's a lot of research that's been done on like people who become paralyzed. And within like 3 to 6 months, they return to the exact same baseline of subjective well-being as they were when they had all their limbs. And so as much as that's a terrible thing that could occur, losing money is probably a lot less bad than losing limbs. And if it happened to them and they're just about as happy now as they were 6 months earlier, I just genuinely, like, Layla and I sit on opposite poles. Like, I struggle to care. She cares so much. And that's how we yin and yang in business, is that she'll get stressed and I'll be like, we can die, no one will care. And like, when you zoom out, you're like, oh, there's the world. And like, I'm a monkey on a little thing. Again, this is a worldview thing. Some people don't agree with this, and I've had people get really upset about it. So that's how I deal with it. And so for me, I just don't have really big stakes because I just don't think anyone cares. That's all. Like the idea that everyone is watching, it just isn't.
I run dental clinic.
Okay.
And our USP is single visit full mouth rehab.
Okay. So like veneers and all that?
Yeah,
got it.
In one
Okay.
day.
Cool.
But it's a single transaction, and after that, my LTV is over.
Okay.
So